I want to share with you a look at my Zoom workshop that I taught back in February. I'm doing these Zoom workshops every month for both beginners and intermediate painters. This is the beginner lesson, and you're going to get a 2-minute look at the workshop itself. And so by working with a foundation that is more painterly, I guess would maybe be the phrase to describe it, we have options for changing things up as we go, bringing in a little bit of personality and play. As I'm painting, I'm modifying how much water is on my brush based on what part of the painting it's going to touch and what that part of the painting needs. And then with a damp brush, I can go back over those lines and make them a little bit softer. And then I still have line coming down, but it looks a little more, there's a little more depth there, and it's blended into the shadow. So often to make something work means I'm not painting the object itself, but I'm painting something near it. I'm also thinking about tidying up some of my edges. The other thing you can do is print off the download. It's got a breakdown of what to focus on during the different stages of the painting process. So you can look at your own reference photos and use the same process to develop a painting. This is a subject also that I know. I was on location, I took the photo, I was in that place, and then I come home and I bring my knowledge to it. And I think that brings an aspect of I would say personality, but it's not personality, it's personal. It makes it personal, it makes it meaningful. And so as you think about painting your landscape, do think about this process is a process that is meant to help you convey your emotion in your painting. Even as a new painter, you can pour your love for your subject into what you're doing and trust your instincts. When you like the look of something, don't touch it again. Let that beautiful part live on your paper. And it's learning to listen to those instincts while kind of working this process and making it work for you. That's what makes this work. Every painting is a surprise. In my intermediate workshop a few days later, we followed up the beginner workshop by creating an abstracted version of the same scene. And many of my students chose to take both workshops and build on what they learned in the first. You can find out more about my live stream Zoom workshops by visiting my website. The description is in the comments below the video.